Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really know you are.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Brittany. I'm back with another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. Oh, y'all, I finally got my hair rebraided. And y'all, let me just say this. I'm trying so hard to keep putting the clips and whatnot in here, but I keep getting copyrighted like a MF. So it's like, I really don't want y'all to be sitting up here listening to like just me up here. Like, I want to put the clips in here. I don't want y'all to think that I didn't want to put the clips in here, but I keep getting copyrighted. So yeah, I be having to make them like real tiny at the bottom of the screen. So it's just like, yeah, hopefully I can work my way around that eventually while I keep doing these videos. But yeah, I just had to tell y'all that because yeah, like, I don't want y'all to think that, I'm just not trying to put clips in here. But yeah, y'all, beside the point, we are here today to talk about the best replacements of each season, since we already talked about the worst. So, if y'all want to talk about the best replacements of BGC with me, y'all can stay tuned for this video. And if not, then just... Season 4, Lexi, she was the only replacement, but I really did not find her entertaining. And not even like, even when she got into her little scruffle when she jumped into the fight with Kate at the end, it wasn't like a, oh my gosh, yeah, go Lexi. It was just kind of like a, I really wish you stuck to being an annoying little airhead. But oh yeah, I'm sorry, that was mean, that was wrong, I'm sorry. But yeah, like Lexi, she just kind of didn't do it for me. It's like her whole personality is just like, she was just a airhead, and it's like she farted and she almost had a threesome with Kendra and some dude, and it was just like, girl, hey, as long as you have fun in the Bad Girls Clubhouse. But yeah, for season 4, Lexi, even though she was the only one, it's like I wasn't really entertained by her. So like, yeah. Next, then we get to season 5, and we have a few replacements. We had Kaylee, Ashley, and Christina. And honestly, out of the 3, the best, my fave to me is honestly, surprisingly, going to have to be Christina. It's like Kaylee, she followed around Kristen the whole time, and when Kristen didn't like her, she left. So it's like, Kaylee would have gotten respect from me if she would have stayed in the house after Danielle and Erica said, girl, that's your fight. Because then it's just like, it just would have been Kaylee versus Kristen. But it's like, Kaylee proved Kristen's point when she left. And then on top of that, when she left, all she did was throw her clothes on the floor. It's just like, what did Kristen say? Oh, I'm Kaylee, a broken hanger. It's just like, yeah, Kaylee, she wanted to be Kristen Jr., and then when that didn't work out, she dipped. But I remember in Jamaica, Kaylee even said something about Leah turning into Kristen Jr. So it's like, that was around the merge of that time. So it's like, Kristen was probably about to give Kaylee the boot anyway and go to Leah, because she liked Leah and she thought Leah was way cuter and cooler than Kaylee was, if we being honest. So it's like, yeah, Kaylee was probably about to get the boot anyways. But yeah, she kind of lost aura points in my book when she wanted to dip. Well, no, she lost aura points when she wanted to be Kristen Jr., but definitely even more when she left. It's just like, girl, you could have stayed. So it's just like, yeah. But I'm happy that she got her lick back at the reunion, though. I'm happy she got that, though. And then Ashley, it's like, I wanted to like Ashley, but she thought that she was at an amusement park or arcade or something. Like, her and this whole playing the game rhetoric, it's just like, girl, like, I was just always confused by it, because it's like, I get what she was trying to say, but it's like, girl, this is the Bad Girls Club. This is not Survivor. You feel me? Like, either you gonna stay here and deal with these girls or you gonna leave. It's like, it's not, it's not that deep. You don't gotta survive for this. You not in the jump. Like, so whatever the hell Ashley was talking about, it just always like made me scratch my head like, okay, let's get her off the screen, because bitch, what? Which leaves me with Christina. It's like, Christina, I liked her because of the fact that she stood on her own and she didn't care. The girls didn't want her to go with Natalie. She went with Natalie anyway. She stayed out till like 4 or 5 in the morning. The girls wanted to jump on her, throw all her stuff everywhere. She threw bleach back and she didn't care. I remember one time when, y'all remember that time when her alarm was going off early in the morning and Kristen came down and broke her alarm clock? But it's just like, I like Christina because she wasn't fazed by them even when she was standing by herself. I really do feel like if it was Ashley was so focused on playing the game that she probably wouldn't have been able to stand alone. Whereas Christina, she was able to stand alone. Like, even at the end when Christina got jumped, when they played What Happened Afterwards, it wasn't like, first of all, they didn't do anything to her. Let's just start there. It's like Christina was just not bothered by them. She didn't let them punk her. She always said how she felt. Whereas Ashley, on the other hand, she just wanted to play the game and just lay low and not be a target. And it's just like, yeah, I like Christina on the show because it's like she did what she wanted to do. She didn't care. And it's just like, if anybody wanted to get popping with her, she got to pop it with them. So it's like, yeah, season 5, Christina, she was the best replacement. And then we get to season 6. In season 6, we have Jennifer, we have Wilma, and we also have Ashley. And the best out of the 3 is honestly Wilma. But if y'all say Ashley, I'll give it to y'all. But as long as y'all don't say Jennifer. And it's like, I liked Wilma. I also liked Ashley. Even though at first I thought Ashley was kind of, on the hashtag, team following Shark thing, but I'm glad that she kind of like grew out of that. But Wilma, I remember when she first got in the house, she was cool with Lauren and Nikki, and y'all and no lie, I didn't like that because y'all know I don't like Nikki. But Jennifer was trying to play with Wilma, so she had to show her what a Wilma Marie was, and I like that because I was like, okay, as soon as Wilma got in the house, Jennifer was trying to start some BS with her. And it's just like, I remember Jennifer called her a replacement. It's just like, girl, you were only here 2 seconds before Wilma even got here. Like, what? So Wilma came in and she did her stuff. And then I really, like, I can go back and rewatch all day, every day of her beating up Nikki because I really don't like Nikki. And her beating up Nikki, it was just like, this always gonna be one of my faves because, yeah. And then Nikki tried to play, and Nikki ended up getting beat up by Wilma by like 3 times. Yeah, one with the lamp, one with her shirt off, and then in a limo. So it's just like, yeah, because of that. Well, not because of that, Wilma, she was like panicking and all. But the fact that she beat up Nikki, kind of added a little bit. So yeah, season 6, my fave, the best. Wilma. And then we get to season 7. In season 7, Cheyenne was honestly a lot of irrelevant to me. It's like, if Cheyenne weren't in that house, then I feel like the same thing would have happened. Like, she had no type of effect on the storyline. It's like, I don't remember her having any type of funny commentary or anything. I don't remember her wearing anything cute or having any hairstyles where I'm just like, oh, what's Cheyenne wearing? And it's like, I remember her saying something about her not wanting to go to a club with all black people, and it was just like, oh, okay. And after that, they said she was dirty, and then it's just like, yeah. So yeah, season 7, their replacement was irrelevant, boring as well, just like season 4's replacement. So it's just like, yeah, irrelevant. Okay, then we get to season 8, and we have Elise, Camila, and Christine. We can already say Christine was, she was irrelevant. And when it comes down to Elise and Camila, hear me out. Elise necessarily wasn't my favorite. I like the fact that, okay, a lot of people were just saying like, oh, you're friends with the people that beat you up, but it's just like, either she had a choice. Either she can stay in the house and not make friends, or she can, make friends with the people that effed her up. And she just so happened to be friends with the people that F's her up. But I just feel like after she befriended them, she just had hella corny moments to the point where it wasn't really redeemable. Like, I hate the fact that when people came in, she was telling people how she jumped them, and it's just like, you're telling us this, but you're sitting here friends with them. If you weren't friends with them and you're just like, oh, these girls jumped me the day I moved in, and it'll be like, damn girl, I see why you're not friends with them. But why are you telling us that these people jumped you and you're friends with them? Why are you jumping on Christine and these people? You're jumping somebody with the same people that jumped you. Like, it was crazy. And then even the way she tried to be funny with Camila and whatnot, it's just like, girl, Elise, I know you got jumped and whatnot, but baby, you was not about that life, okay? Mentally, you got it, but physically, you was not about that life. And I'm guessing they thought Camila wasn't either, until they found out. But yeah, Elise, she was just honestly hella corny to me. No lie. But what I can say, I thought Elise was very cute. You know, she had a nice body, and I like the fact that she didn't leave when the twins were tormenting her, and then when the rest of the girls were tormenting her as well. Like, I'm glad she stuck it out, but yeah, she was just hella corny to me. Like, no lie. Like, next, my best replacement, my favorite of season 8 was honestly Camila. However, at first I really didn't like Camila. Well, let me just say this. This is unrelated but related. What the hell was that thing that Camila had in her mouth when she first came in? Because it's like, it was on a stick. She was sucking it like it was a lollipop, but at the same time it was like, it looked like it was a pin or something. But yeah, like what was that? Because when I was young, I low-key wanted that, because I was just like, okay, what is this? But yeah, like, what was that? But yeah, when Camila first came in, I thought that she was kind of being a pick-me, like trying too hard to kind of fit in. Like, I know it was her idea to pack up Christine's stuff, but yeah, them packing up her stuff and then attacking her at the end and laughing about it and being proud about it was hella corny to me, because it's just like, Christine and Camila weren't friends. It's like they came in the house together, but it's like when Camila was in the house, she was partying with Amy. It's like Christine wasn't even around. So to me, it was just the fact that she actually jumped on her. Like, I really didn't care about the fact that they came in the house together. It was just like, oh, she turned on the girl that she came in the house with. It's just like, honestly, I don't even care about that part. It was just the act of her actually attacking her. And the way that Camila's vibe came when she first came off is like, I wouldn't necessarily say she was trying too hard, but you can tell that she just wanted the girls to like her. But then it's like she thought that she was gang for that little moment, but it seemed like after it faded away, I started liking Camila when the girls didn't like her and she didn't push to like, yo, why you don't like me? Y'all like me. Like, when she realized the girls weren't effing with her and she just stayed to herself, then yeah, I was just like, okay, I like her because she can stand on her own, unlike Christine that just left. One of my favorite moments from Camila is when she was outside at the pool and she was just saying things to herself. Long legs, check. No makeup, check. Baddest bitch in this house, check. Double check. Anyone want to put me out? No. Then I go to work. Like, she was honestly enjoying herself, having fun by herself. And then when it was ready to get popping with these girls, she got it popping with them. So it's like, yeah, I really did not like Camila at first, but I liked her qualities as it started going along. It's like she showed that she wasn't necessarily a follower. Like, it gave that at first, but when she was back, it was against the wall, it happened. And then her mom gave us an iconic moment, and then it's like she beat the whole house up. One thing I want to say, one thing they should have showed us in season 8 was the relationship between her and Gia, because every time something happened, because y'all remember when they they went dirt riding or something, Gia was ignoring her too. So I thought that Gia had an issue with Camila as well, but it seems like when she was always destroying people's stuff and when she was fighting with people, Gia was never a part of it. And you know, she said that she liked Gia. Her and Gia were cool. So it's like, I really wish they would have showed that dynamic in the house, because it low-key kind of made it look like Gia was a part of the hashtag hate Camila club. But it's like, if that wasn't the case, they could have showed Camila and Gia, you know, having a little bond. Like, I don't know why they didn't want to show us that. Like, I feel like that would have been cute. Like, don't y'all agree? Or do y'all not care about the girls getting along and whatnot? But it's like, I would have wanted to see Gia and Camila having little sit downs and talks. Like, what? They robbed us of that. But yeah, best replacement of season 8 is Camila. And then for season 9, we have Natasha, Zuli, and Andrea. Yeah. So the winner is Andrea. Like, Natasha, irrelevant. Zuli, she wanted to be a crew member, but she got stuck on the cast and didn't know what to do. And Andrea, she was just the best replacement of the house. She carried herself the best. Yeah, the girls hated on her the second that she walked in. They really didn't want to give her a chance. Like, because how do I walk in and I already have a forewarning from the Fab 3? It's like, y'all barely know me. You talking about, and then y'all tell me that y'all not gonna fight me, but this is just a forewarning from y'all to not F with y'all? Why? Because y'all were looking at my pictures and saw that I looked better than your friend Megan, so now y'all don't like me? Y'all don't like me because I look better than Megan? Like, that's where the real beef is coming from. So now I gotta be on defense and be on edge this whole season, all because this stemmed from the fact that I looked better than Megan. Because if I were ugly, if I was fat, or if Andrea looked the way that they wanted her to look, they would have had no beef with her. They would have let her chill in the house. Or, yeah, like, they would have let her chill in the house. But because of the way she looked, no lie, her voice was kind of annoying. Like, unpopular opinion, like, her voice really did annoy the shit out of me. Like, when Megan was talking shit about her voice, those were the jokes I was laughing at, because it was just like, yeah, this girl voice is annoying. Like, yeah, but other than that, it's like, I liked Andrea. It's like, she didn't care about the rest of the girls. She stood by herself. She didn't suck anybody's ping to just try to fit in with the clique so she could avoid being jailed. Like, I really hated at the reunion when Tanisha tried to call her out, talking about, oh, I still would have been in the house, talking about what's good. It's like, girl, they done destroyed all my stuff. They done threw my stuff on the highway. They jumped me. Like, at this point, I'm done playing with them. Just because you would put up with certain stuff like this does not mean I have to, just so I can prove a point. Like, I don't really classify Andrea as weak for leaving. It's just like, girl, yeah, like, cause what, these girls just gonna keep doing this every day. Like, Tanisha was lame for that. So yeah, season 9, the best replacement was definitely Andrea. She was cute. She stood her own. She didn't really care about what the other girls thought. Like, she didn't participate in any of the jumping or bullying stuff. Like, when the other girls were doing BS, like, yeah, she just sat down and she watched it. Like, she didn't want to pick sides and side with the other girls and whatnot. So it's like, I really did like Andrea, and I really do hate the fact that at the reunion, Tanisha tried to make it seem like she was wrong for leaving, for getting jumped and her stuff thrown on the highway. It's just like, girl, just whatever, no comment. Then for season 10, we had 3 replacements: Rocky, Jennifer, and Nancy. And out of the 3, the best replacement was definitely Rocky. Like, season 10 was such a good season. It's like, no lie, Jen could be iconic, Rocky could be iconic, Nancy, I wouldn't say iconic, but Nancy is rememberable. You know, Nancy's not 100% forgotten. It's like, I like Nancy, and I really do wish that Valentina and Alicia weren't intimidated by Nancy to the point where they checked her over the whole Yosan thing. Cause I really do feel like Nancy would have went the heck off, but they were just intimidated by her because they didn't know who she was. So it was just like, dang, yeah, let me let her sleep with my crush because who knows what she gonna do. So it's like, yeah, Nancy was cool. Jen, it's like I wanted to like Jen. I didn't start liking Jen until All-Star Battle because it's like, you know, she was just doing too much. And like I said, it's like, okay, cool. Rocky shouldn't have touched what you were about to eat. I can understand that, but it's just like, yeah, everything you were doing, throwing the beer on her, trying to pull off her swimsuit, like, y'all, the most cringe thing to me is always gonna be Jen pulling off Rocky's swimsuit, because it's just like, it was just never that deep. Like, it really just gave jealous of Rocky because she was the new pretty preppy new girl, and that's what you wanted to be known as, because it was just like, it was just never that deep. So it's just like, Jen, no, she can't be best replacement to me, because it was just not given. Whereas Rocky, on the other hand, I just feel like Rocky was the realest replacement. No lie, Rocky, she was kind of slow and slutty, you know, but yeah, I just feel like she was the realest of the house because she knew that these girls felt this way about her, and she still did her. And when she had an issue with something, she didn't have an issue addressing it. I remember when she had an issue with her friend Shannon. I remember when she made Shannon cry in the limo, and it was just like, Shannon, like, why are you crying? Like, don't cry because you being fake. And then the thing is, after Rocky checked her about it, she came in the house and the girls checked her about the same thing. So it was just like, y'all, I don't care what y'all say. Shannon was fake as hell, and she tried to play the whole I'm quiet, so let me cry and have tears little thing. Like, she tried to have the victim mindset in the Bad Girls Club. It's just like, girl, no, like, you fake. Like, it's okay. Like, just stand in your fakeness, it'll be cool. But it's like, Rocky liked her, and Rocky really didn't care. Rocky just wanted to have fun, but it just seemed like the girls wasn't just trying to have fun with Rocky. Cause no lie, what I can say is that Shannon and Rocky, they look like they had fun together, you know, but the girls just didn't want to have fun with them. They thought they just didn't like them. But Rocky, back to Rocky. I just did like Rocky. I thought she was genuine. I thought she was fun. I thought her commentary was hilarious because of the fact that she was honest and she just didn't care. She was one of those people like me, like, you know, just don't think before they speak, which is a bad thing. I'm not saying that's a good thing, but it was just like, it's what made her commentary on the show funny. So it's just like, yeah, then on top of that, Rocky had hands. Like, I really did love the whole do something to me, you want to jump me, so it's like, yeah. And then Bad Girls Club season 10, and then like, Rocky got some of the most iconic fights in BGC history. So it's just like, yeah, season 10, Rocky is iconic. Rocky's one of the best replacements in BGC history. So yeah, BGC 10, definitely Rocky. For season 11, we had a whole worldwide of replacements. We had Gigi, Janelle, Shanae, Andrea, Benzie, freaking Haley. Like, damn, like, did season 11 go down as the most replacements ever? But out of the 6 of them, the best replacement was Janelle. Like, I really did like Janelle. Benzie and Shanae were followers. It's like they jumped on the whole Team Wolfpack thing too fast. Like, Shanae said she didn't like Janelle, and it's just like, okay, if you didn't like Janelle and you felt as if she were bougie and whatnot, then it's just like, she did give off that vibe even from us looking at her. So it's like, okay, cool, you just don't like bougie people. But it really did look like she stepped back and stopped liking her just because she saw like, oh damn, these other girls, they like me, but they ain't really rocking with Janelle, so let me just go to that side. And it's just like, she said she had a real good relationship with Tiana though, so but yeah, it's like Shanae, I couldn't rock with her because it's like she was doing the most over this whole Janelle thing, willing to jump Janelle, be petty and spill Janelle's tea and always talk about her, but when it came down to her, it was like, oh my gosh, like I can't take it, like I'm having panic attacks. And it's just like, I really do feel like with Shanae, as soon as she felt herself going off, then she honestly should have left, because it really did. Well, I'm not even gonna say this, I'm just gonna say this, like Shanae, she just started going crazy because the other girls didn't like her, and that's just honestly just seemed like what it was, because it seemed like if the girls would have continued to like her, then she would have, yeah, she wouldn't have not been in the situation that she was in. And I really do feel like they still should let Shanae's friends come in. Like, what? They said when Shanae was getting jumped, her friends were outside. Like, if they really wanted a show, they should have let Shanae's friends get in there, and it could have been Shanae's friends versus Shanae versus the Wolfpack. Like, you got 1 million ratings right there. Or I would have watched it 1 million times. Shit. Gigi, it's like her friendship with the girls were genuine, but it's like Gigi, she was just too weird, no lie. I really did think Andrea was kind of funny. Like, I will say that Andrea, it seemed like Andrea, look, I don't know how she passed the psych test to get on the show, and that's all I'm gonna say about her. But you know, I thought she was funny. Like, if I go back and look at the show and go to Andrea's scenes, I might laugh at them. Haley, I didn't necessarily have an issue with Haley. You know, she came in and she was only on the last 2 episodes, and like she said, she knew the girls weren't going to like her, so she just kind of did her own thing. Like, I hate that they jumped her. Don't get me wrong, her throwing up was gross, like, because I don't like throw up either. Like, throw up is so gross. Like, her throwing up, nasty as hell, but did she deserve to get jumped because she was drunk and she threw up? No. And it's like, and the fact that they jumped the hell out of her and they didn't do anything to her always confused me, because it's just like they made that, the way they edited Haley being jumped and the way they talked about it is just like they like you would have thought they completely effed her up. But it's just like, shit, did Haley even get jumped? Because it's like she cracked Jazz in the eye and that's all that happened. It's just like the Wolfpack, it's like that season was low-key entertaining to me, but it's like the girls, it's like y'all stayed jumping people, but nobody ever looked like they got jumped. Janelle was honestly just the most entertaining replacement in the house. It's like she was funny. What I can say is that, you know, the makeup and the hair, it kind of didn't give, but you know, that was years ago. But yeah, on the show, I thought she was funny. Honestly, I thought Janelle was cute, and I really hate the fact that even though the whole her hitting her hair thing is what started all this, like, I hate that they just couldn't brush that off, and that, you know, this what caused the whole thing with Janelle, because it seemed like Janelle was a cool person. And then on top of that, Janelle, she was cool with being by herself as well. It's like she knew the girls didn't like her. It's like she didn't go out of her way to try to talk to the other girls or do shit with the other girls. And by the time Andrea come, it seemed like Janelle was kind of confused that Andrea came to her and started talking to her. And then even when she got into the fight with Janelle, and Andrea was just like, oh, this is your issue, it was just kind of like, Andrea, what? So yeah, Janelle's the only person that stayed, you know, herself through and through the season as far as the replacements. It's like everybody else kind of fell off, switched up, wanted to join the Wolfpack, and it was just like Janelle, she stayed solid through and through. So it's like, yeah, Janelle, one of the best replacements. And then she got the most iconic line, hate on it, another thing that will go in history. So Janelle might be one of the most iconic replacements too. So yeah. Okay, and then we get to season 12. We have Raisha, Delilah, and Asia. And season 12, I wasn't too crazy about the replacements either. It's like Raisha, she was only there for 2 episodes. Asia was kind of annoying to me. Like Delilah, I will say, well, I might have to say Delilah, because Delilah, at least she was funny. She made me laugh, and Yeah, I'm guessing that's all I can say about them. Cause season 12, I wasn't too crazy about the replacements. It's like, no lie, like Asia, I thought she was kind of cute, but I don't know, she really didn't do it for me. Raisha, it's like, even if Raisha would have came earlier in the house, it's like, even seeing her at the reunion, it's just like, would she have been entertaining to me, or would she have been stuck in the whole I'm Lo's cousin type thing? Or her and Lo, if they were in the house for a long period of time, it would have been on the don't touch my cousin, don't touch my cousin. It would have been a whole bunch of my cousin type of drama going on. So I'm glad that didn't happen. And it's like Delilah, she was just, if she was a paid actor, then it's just like, I'll agree with that. She was a paid crackhead actor, but it's like she brought a little giggles that few seconds she was there. So I'm guessing season 12 is like, nah, no lie, I wasn't too crazy about them, but yeah. Then for season 13, it's just like no comment as well, because it's like, I know a lot of people tried out for this, and it's like the best y'all could do was find us Rima. It's like, I don't know who wanted to see Rima. It definitely wasn't me, so it's like they really should have came harder. No yai. And then for season 14, it's like, no lie, I don't remember a lot of season 14 because I don't like the season. I thought it was boring and irrelevant when the twins and Jayla left. But it's like, I do remember the replacements at the reunion, and it's just like, shoot, no lie, I like the replacements more than I like the actual cast. Besides Jayla and the twins, I like the replacements more than I like the actual cast, and I barely remember the replacements. So it's just like, no comment for that as well. But it's like, y'all know why, season 14 is just one of those seasons where it's just like, I can't, like, it wasn't interesting to me. And it's like, yeah, after Jayla and the twins left, it just went downhill. For season 15, of course, we gotta say Jamie and Jazz. Okay, now you the baddest one. So, you know, no, for some reason, I really didn't like that song for them. They little intro song. But anyways, yeah, Jamie and Jazz, they were the most entertaining of the season. They were more entertaining than the original cast members. And it's like, were Jamie and Jazz loud? Yes. Did they twerk? Yes. But did I remember everybody else was doing it in the house before them? But it's just like, I don't know, maybe because, yeah, I honestly don't know what the jealousy with Jamie and Jazz was when it came to the other people, because it's like, not like the other girls never twerked before. Shoot, the first episode, freaking Diamond and Olivia was making love in the damn club. Like, I remember they were playing some game in the back of the yard and they was getting freaky back there. So it's just like, yeah, it's like, I really don't understand the issue when it came down to Jamie and Jazz. But when Jamie and Jazz did come up, I just really thought that they were freaking hilarious. And the fact that the other girls didn't like them and they just never folded, they never tried to sit down and try to have a talk with them. They were just like, yo, these girls don't like us. If Melissa and the broke millionaire twins want to go over there, then that's them. But me and my sister, we gonna stay here. Then could Jamie and Jazz fight though? No, and that's what sucked. It's like they couldn't fight, but they always had the verbal comebacks. Like, they were funny. And yeah, I just hate the fact that they couldn't fight though. Like, I hate it when I watch shows and it's like the people that I want to win don't be winning, because it was just like, damn, like Amber and Asia beating y'all up again. Like, damn. Like, if Jamie and Jazz weren't on season 15, then season 15 honestly would have been a way more of a flop than it already is. Like, season 15, I'm not seeing it on anybody's top 5 or whatever, you know. Yeah, so, but if it weren't for Jamie and Jazz, it would be a flop, just like season 14, just like season 13. It's like, it would, yeah, Jamie and Jazz, they just bought the entertainment, they bought the laugh. And then honorable mention, Hanan and Susu came in and they bought the same thing. It was like, honestly, the replacements were way more entertaining than the original cast members. And it was just like, the original cast members weren't even related. Shoot, the replacement cast members were all related and the originals weren't. So it's just like, Christina, Jamie and Jazz, Hanan and Susu, Donna and Olivia, they weren't related. Amber and Asia, they weren't related. Like, just imagine if that was just the original cast right there. It would have been lit already. The Staten Island twins, but it's like they ended up going home. It's like, Amber and Asia, they weren't related. So it's like they couldn't have replaced anyone. It's like, who did the recruiting for that? Y'all didn't ask to see birth certificates, baby pictures, etc. Weird. But yeah, like I said, season 15, the best replacement is automatically Jasmine and Jamie. They were the most entertaining, and yeah, they were season 15. Everybody else was just irrelevant. For season 16, we had a few replacements as well. We had Stephanie, we had Cabrina, Tiara, Candy, and I honestly think that's it. Yeah, I honestly think that's it. But yeah, for season 16, as much as I hate to say this, because she wasn't the most entertaining person in the house, but I'll have to say either Stephanie or Tiara. I really do feel like Candy had potential until she started like doing the most when it came down to the whole Bernicia thing. And honestly, unpopular opinion, she was even doing the most when it came down to the whole Winter thing. It's like she just didn't like Winter based off of what Z had told her about her, because it's like, girl, you weren't even in the house. Like, you don't even know who Kaylee is, and you trying to take over her beef for her. It's just like, girl, relax. And then when Tiara and Cabrina came, I didn't like how all the girls were just mad about the fact that Tiara didn't drink and they thought she was lying, or when the whole thing happened and she was talking about her boyfriend and they thought that she was lying about having a football player boyfriend. It was like they all just got weird, and the only people that didn't hop on that wave replacement wise was Stephanie. It's like, I like Stephanie. It seemed like Stephanie just came into the house and she just wanted to party. Stephanie, she didn't get into any type of drama at all. It just seemed like she was there. She just wanted to party. She wanted to put on wigs and cosplay, and that's just what she did. And then Tiara, she wasn't really in the house for that long, but she tried to open up to the girls. The girls kind of weren't being receptive to her, and she didn't kiss their ass about it. And it's like, Stephanie, yeah, I remember at a certain point she was frustrated because the other girls kept wanting to leave when they were going out and whatnot. And it's like, I wish Stephanie in the house that, she just went out with her girls and, do her own thing. Like, I'm not sure if she ended up actually doing that, but it just seemed like when Stephanie was in the house, she was ready to party. So it was just like, and because of that, she wasn't in any bull crap. She just wanted to cosplay. So it's just like, yeah, season 16, I guess we can give it to Stephanie and, honorable mention Tiara, because they were the only ones that were, not on the BS. And then for season 17, we got Bree. And no lie, Bree did not disappoint. Like, as soon as Bree came into the house, she was ready to have fun. She was throwing money. And she let it be clear that, she was really not about to take sides. Like, I remember when Bree first came in and Key was trying to tell her what was going on, and Bree was just kind of like, damn, that's crazy. And one thing I can say is that Bree, it seemed like she wanted to have an issue with Friend for some reason, maybe to impress the other girls. I'm not sure, because yeah, her peeing in the car and getting mad that Friend said something and her just wanted to beat her ass like that. Mind you, I didn't like Friend either, and I really do feel like Friend deserved to get her ass beat. But the way that it looked, it's just kind of like, girl. And then I remember afterwards she did say she kind of felt bad about it, but it's like she ended up fighting the girl again, so it's just like maybe she just felt bad about it that one time. But yeah, honestly, I really don't feel like Bree disappointed. It's like, I'm glad that she didn't end up following behind Key. I don't think she followed behind Kiki either. It's just like she just didn't bond with the other girls. She went who she wanted to bond with, and then she ended up beating Key's ass in the hotel. Even though Key did end up getting her look back at her, it was cool. But I did like the fact that Bree wasn't scary either. It's like, they kept trying to put the fact that she was a little stripper or she was a whore, throwing it at her face. But honestly, she didn't care. It seemed like she was pretty secure with the fact that she was some blonde stripper bitch, and she didn't care. And it's like, You thought you was a stripper that was about to get wiped and didn't. Yeah, I'll be a stripper and I still make way more money than you. You trying to get down? You trying to get down? You trying to get down? No lie. That's an iconic moment. Yeah, season 17, it wasn't the best, but it wasn't necessarily the worst, if y'all get what I mean. But Bree, no lie, I would have took Bree over Susan. Like, I really wish Bree would have been there instead of Susan from the get-go. Like, the dynamic probably would have been different. The storyline probably would have been better. It's like she had a way bigger personality than Susan. And it's just like, yeah, Susan, she kind of didn't even do it for me myself. You know, she kind of didn't do it for me. She was just kind of there. It's like she was cool, but it's like I really prefer Bree over her. So yeah, season 17, the replacement Bree, she didn't disappoint. So it's like, yeah, I liked her. So yeah, y'all, the best replacements, we have Christina, we have Wilma, we have Camila, we have Andrea, we have Rocky, we have Janelle, we have, well, we don't have one for 12, 13, or 14. We have Jamie and Jazz for 15. For 16, we have Steph. And then for 17, we have that Bree didn't disappoint. So yeah, y'all tell me who y'all's favorite replacements are. Are they iconic? Are they not? What were they doing in the house? Let me know who y'all's favorite replacements are. And until the meantime, y'all, I'm in the process of rewatching all the reunions so I can do my little list, because I want my list to be accurate. So yeah, that video's coming soon, me ranking the reunions. But yeah, y'all, until I come in with that, let's talk about y'all favorite replacements and what they was doing in the house. And until the meantime, just make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that.